The next thing that we're going to jump into is I'm going to show you guys some of the features that I was talking about, some of the stuff that I use all the time from the ribbons that we just went over. The first thing I'm going to show you is how to merge and center. So I use this often when I'm doing reports because often we have tables and that's how we organize data. So it'll usually be a label and then some data over here. And it'd be nice if the title of the table would be over both cells. So that's what I usually use merge and center for. So what we do is we go over to the title cell and then we're going to drag over. So you're going to click and hold over to the next cell or however many cells that you want to do this over. And then you go up top here and we're right on the home tab and you click merge and center. And what that did is that centered the text and it also merged the two cells together into one cell. You can actually uncenter the text so that it's over to the left or over to the right, but for this example, center is actually the best for it. The next thing is how to wrap text. So that's right above the merge and center on the home tab, and you can see here that we have some text that is blocked by text over here, but we want to be able to see this even though this is here. You can see if nothing's next to it, then it'll just run over the lines, no problem. So the way we handle this cell is we click on it and then we're going to go to wrap text and it'll automatically wrap the text around to fit the cell that it's in right now. The next thing that I want to show you guys is the filtering, and we can do it straight from here, but I'm going to show you some more advanced features that are only on the data tab. So let's go to the data tab and then we're going to go sort and filter. So if you just want to filter it, you can just click the filter button and that puts this little arrow here for a little drop down menu. And so what that does is it allows you to filter the data, and from here you can either sort it, you can actually sort by color in 2010 as well as 2007, and you can use the text filters. If it's numbers, you can do equals or greater than or that type thing, or if it's text you can do contains or does not contain. And that's really great because data is not usually accurate, but you can usually narrow it down to containing something or not containing something. So that's really great filters. So what filters do, well, let's show you. If I only want to see data 1 and data 3, I just unclick data 2 and it'll only show me data 1 and data 3. So that's easy to take care of in a list, but you can imagine how useful this would be in a list of 10,000 lines of leads. What I want to show you that's only on the data tab and not on the home tab is the advanced filters. So normally you can filter, but you can hit the advanced filter here and you can filter the list in place, or if you want you can copy to another location. So you filter F1 to F4, we can actually copy it. We can actually copy it to G1 to G4. So just bring it right over here rather than copy and paste. That can sometimes be easier. Another great feature of it that I can show you guys. Another great feature of it that I can show you guys is the unique records only. So if we go to advanced filter, it'll filter our list again and we hit unique records only. Now click OK and it'll actually get rid of the extra data 2 that we put in there. While we're on the data tab, I want to show you another great feature, which is the text to columns. So if you come over here, I wrote in a name. Now oftentimes you're going to want to separate. It'll be in one cell, but you're going to want to separate it into first name and last name. This is easily done using the text to columns. So just click on the cell that contains the data, or you can do this for a whole bunch of cells. We only have one cell right now though. So I'm going to click on that cell, hit text to columns. Now we're going to figure out if we want it to be either a fixed width, so a certain number of characters, or delimited. We want delimited because we're actually going to separate using the space in between the name. So over here you can choose what you want to tell Excel to separate at. You can do a tab, a semicolon, a comma, a a space, or you can mark another character, which is where you can tell it to separate at. Now we have a space in between the first name and the last name, so we're going to click space. You see here what the preview will show you. It'll split it after the space, so it'll go into Kobe in one cell and Bryant in the next cell. So we're going to hit next. You can make any advanced changes that you need here, but we don't need that right now, so we're just going to hit finish. And here you go. So it separated the name from all of it in column F to the first name in column F and the last name in column G. You can imagine how powerful this would be if you had a gigantic list of names that you need to separate into first name and last name.